please do vote for independent. Yeah, I'm a criminal defense solicitor from Luton. If good people stay silent, then the government and others will continue with their narrative, especially the right wing. They will continue with their narrative of Islamophobic tropes and attacks against the Muslims, which are not called for and which are completely unjustified.
Hi there, sorry to disturb you. I'm handing my leaflet out for the local election. I'm standing as an independent.
Why do you think that you need to exercise your right?
Well, to be honest, we need a change here, obviously.
It's just your voice, innit? It's just your opinions, kind of like vote for what you believe and vote for what you want, almost, that kind of thing.
We need people like Mr. Toqueer here who are going to be our voice, who understand the people, because obviously the leaders, they have to be from the people. The leaders, they have to know the people, you know what we stand for.
For Luton, for Gaza, for change. MashaAllah, look at it. So if you're from a migrant community background or a community that has big families and you are vulnerable, you've got no income, maybe you're a single mother and you've got 5 children, the government is punishing you for having 5 children but only paying for 2 children. Who's going to pay for the others? This is something that I've highlighted before. England, one of the richest countries in the world, yet Luton and many other towns and cities across this country have got child poverty going on.
We had to take a stand. For 30 years I've been alive. The main political party is Labour. They've taken our vote for granted. The Tories, when they've been in government, they have not given a damn about Luton. So it's time for us to take a stand, because the major political parties have shown over the last 30 years, they don't care about Luton.
MashaAllah, I'll tell you what, we need more brothers like this, speak up for the truth, because the main thing is social media, and I feel that social media way forward for us. And we need more brothers like this on the platform, speaking up for the majority. This is the majority they're speaking up for. The views of our government so far, the majority don't agree with them.
Do you think the majority of Muslims are with the ceasefire in Gaza?
110%. This is one of the main points. We need people to speak up for them. At the end of the day, whether it's Gaza or whether it's Ukraine, we are against all the atrocities.
Malik,
how are you? We're very happy these two brothers have stood up. They're local guys. They know the local issues and they've always been present. It's not like they've turned up from nowhere. They've been here last 25, 35 years. So alhamdulillah, it's good to know that the guys who know the issues are standing up.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, not too bad. Everything is good. I want to be the voice for Gaza in Parliament, inshallah. And I want to be the voice for the people in our society as well.
And obviously Mr. Toqueer, I've known him as a child. We've been childhood friends. And he's obviously the main person, the best person we can vote for.
Okay, how important is the Muslim vote in Britain?
It's very important. As you can see around the world, you have to be blind not to see what's happening around the world. And obviously we need people from our community who can stand forward and be our voices when it matters.
It's extremely important that the Muslims and non-Muslims, this is a vote of humanity. These elections are a vote of humanity, and it's extremely important that those that side on the side of humanity come out on the 4th of July and they cast their votes. And in Luton, we are seeking both independent candidates within Luton North and Luton South. We cannot give a mandate to the Labour Party to do as they wish to do. Our foreign policy is flawed because we're spending overseas rather than spending on vital services back here in the UK.
I do security, so I know all the faces, I know the local faces, you know them by name. Homelessness is quite bad as well. So you got homelessness, you got just gang crime, general crime in the mall, whether it's stabbings, theft in the mall. And then just like environmentally, just little things. So you got the roads, some of the rundown buildings, and then just building improvements and stuff like that. Just trying to make Luton a better place.
If the Labour Party comes to power, do you think they will do a good job?
I believe so. I hope so. I like to believe so. I like to believe that he believes in what he's saying. He's going to do what he's saying. It's not just all kind of words that he's saying to try and get in. It's one thing saying something, it's another thing doing it.
What do you think is important for Luton? What are Luton's issues that you think need to be addressed? Because as you know, I'm standing as independent. I'm from Luton, and I want to bring change, but I can't bring change if I don't know what matters to you.
Tell you the truth, there's no ruling party right now. Labour hasn't done well. Keir Starmer about what's happened in the world around, in the Gulf and everywhere. What they should have done, they haven't done. Keir Starmer. Conservatives, they're too are fighting among themselves, so they are not working as a team. Reform is completely racist from what I can hear right now. So, overall, I'm not very much fond of even voting for anybody right now, for what things are going around. But let's see what the independent can offer us. I haven't read your manifesto or anything, and if it's great, then we'll definitely support you. But right now we are undecided.
If Keir Starmer ends up Prime Minister, which 90% he is, and 99% he's going to end up Prime Minister, whether he's going to do a good job or not, I'm not too sure. A politician is a politician. They make up stories until they're in power. They face the same sort of problems as they all do, and they're not going to, I don't think, realistically, they're going to achieve that much more than what has already been achieved anyway. It's all promises, and it changes when they realise that the problems are a lot bigger than what they can do. I don't think there's anyone really, realistically right now in government that can make a sort of drastic change. They're making small changes here and there to those that give them the biggest donation.